welcome to Firestarters. We are 6 friends who get together each week, play Dungeons and Dragons. So,
Even if
our
one of them is
MVP,
asleep on the floor.
Even if we still
Yes.
continue on.
we power through.
We endure. And we move forward.
It was a long rest.
It was a long rest.
It was.
The short rest would
It
not
was.
do the long rest you needed to get all
Yes.
the power back.
Yep.
You were
It
just
was
like
fun.
super role playing. It was amazing.
You were totally
I
in
was
character.
I was deep in character.
You were deep in character. That was LARPing
Deep
at its
character.
best, guys.
It was method. So, I believe our MVP from last session was Chrysalis?
Yes.
Mhm.
Chrysalis.
Yep.
Just switch to one in poster right now, so everybody knows.
He swiped it away real quick.
No one
I
knows.
wonder if anyone sees it. I wonder if anyone notices that it changes down in the corner.
They sure did
See, now they're probably
Now,
like, oh,
we found a
crap,
great way
there's
to bring attention to it now.
There's an MVP picture down there. They're gonna see it now.
Have we ever specifically pointed out there's a fucking MVP?
No,
I don't know.
I
I don't
feel
think we
like
have.
If no one notices, I hope
Hey,
they
everyone,
comment on that.
it's right
Be like,
there.
I had no idea.
I swear,
It was-
I'll make
It's
an
under-
animation for
Is
it,
it
guys.
underneath?
It's under you.
It's like in the right corner, isn't it? Yeah.
Present.
Yep.
You're like, yeah. You're like,
It's
yeah.
a little over this way.
Check out the MVP right here. It's like, it's like when Usher thought he was in the middle.
Oh my god.
I love that video. That would be so me, unfortunately.
So, when we left off last time, the group had returned to Castle Vadiel after defeating the vampire in court. They revealed their findings to the king, and now have sought to be allowed to oversee the security of the wedding ceremony for Irazirith and Erexis Vadiel, which is occurring within the next 2 days. The king allowed them to do this and has given them full reign, including overseeing the food that is going to be used during the event. Meanwhile, Hazel was allowed permission to enter the Royal Library, where she searched for a book on green hags. And we're going to be joining in.
Very normal.
Very normal. It's light reading. And we are going to be joining Hazel as she is continuing to walk out of the library, down the hall, where she's going to be returning to the guards barracks, where the group is busy explaining all the past few days' events to Rorik so that he can be caught up. So, as Hazel is making her way down this dark corridor, she steps back out into the main entry hall where the doors of the throne room sit. And she sees a face that she only saw an hour or so earlier. Irazirith, the Baroness, is talking in hushed tones to her handmaiden, Myra.
Oh.
The two of them are not standing directly in front of the door. They're of the throne room. They're a little bit off to the right. And as Hazel turns this corner, she can see the two of them distinctly chatting to themselves there.
I have a question too.
Mm-hmm.
Is Chrysalis still nearby, or is he with the group now?
Well, I believe Chrysalis mentioned that he was heading back to the guards barracks. Is that correct?
Okay, yeah. So he's away from him at this point. I'm gonna sneak up if I can try and get behind me a doorway and listen in.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay. This will be with
And
advantage.
perception.
This will be advantage for my stealth because of my cloak of elven kind.
Okay.
That's not good. That's a 5 to start. And an 8 plus 1, so 9 for stealth. And then I'm gonna do perception. That's terrible too, but I have good perception, so 14.
Okay. So, as you turn around the corner and see the two women standing there, you immediately try to kind of huddle a little closer to the wall, trying to hide yourself. But unfortunately, Myra glances up and she sees you, and she turns and she's nodding to Ira and then just walks off.
Damn.
But Ira turns and glances over, and she sees you standing there, and she gives a little wave to you and starts approaching you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt anything. I was just passing by.
Oh, no, we had just finished talking anyway. Miss Moon, she does a little small bow towards you. I'm actually glad I ran into you again. I wanted to ask you a little bit about what you were indicating earlier. Why would you suspect anything of my... And she looks over her shoulder. Why would you suspect anything of my handmaiden Myra? Or her father, Myra?
Did I indicate that?
Yes.
I was certainly not trying to pinpoint either or anyone in exact.
Well, I thought it peculiar that you asked of them specifically.
Let's just say we've not ruled out anybody being a suspect. I would as much as likely ask her about you.
I am not insulted by the accusation. I'm curious about it.
That's interesting. As I was like, well, I guess then the question is, do you have any reason to think suspicious of her?
No, quite the contrary, which is why I find it strange that you would accuse her or have suspicions about her.
Well, I just think that there's been a lot of whispering among the castle, and we've taken note, just several people who seemed apprehensive to give information. See, our group are experts, you know?
Roll.
That's a lie.
That's a hard sell. That was a hard sell there. Roll deception, yeah. No, instead, roll insight.
I just imagine seeing Ash trying to jump that wall.
Experts!
Brendon just disappears. What do you want to roll, Arch?
Roll insight.
Insight, okay. Ah, damn, this is terrible today. 7.
Oh yeah, there's doppelgangers.
Everywhere.
I overheard that you're going to be that all of you are going to be overseeing the wedding recital.
Yes, we'll be basically guarding and protecting everyone involved.
A kind of the trouble, the kind of worry that was in her face kind of lifts a little bit. I'm glad. I'm a little apprehensive that something may go wrong.
I can understand, especially with everyone being in one room together.
Well, it is also not in one room. It is outside.
It's exterior. I was unaware of
Yes.
this. I didn't mention this part. There's no ballroom we could do it on the interior?
Well, it is meant to be a ceremony blessed by Chontow, so it must be in nature.
Crap. It's like, well, I mean,
It would be against tradition.
which we don't want, and absolutely, of course, I understand. Being a druid of Chontow myself, which I can ensure your safety. Like, we're going to do the very best we can to watch over. We're going to have everyone posted on different sides. especially with it being now exterior, having that knowledge, which I'm glad you told us. I would not feel worried. I'm more concerned about the workings in the interior than exterior at this moment. Which is why we really need help. If there's any, information you could give us that's maybe you've been afraid to say, or even the smallest interaction with someone.
She looks down at her feet. Well, I didn't think much of it, but it is interesting that you brought Myra up because, well, the night before last, I just thought it was peculiar that I heard a noise in the night, and it woke me from my sleep. Just a bump. But I stepped outside my door to see if something had caused it out in the hall, and I just thought it was peculiar that I found, well, Myra returning to her room. It could be nothing. I would imagine it's nothing. But
No, I mean, every little thing can help us. Appreciate you being honest with me. I believe we spoke generally on Myra before, but I just want to ask again, how long has she been working with you as a handmaiden? Before the wedding?
oh yes, since our childhood.
Long time.
Yes, nearly a century.
Does she have affinity with magic?
Huh?
Like a cent?
Baby girl's an elf.
Oh, I forgot. That's right.
I also
Good
forgot.
Lord. I forgot she was an elf. I was like, a
Little
century?
pointy ears.
I was like,
What was that?
She
was like, hold on.
You're like, hold the phone.
She's holding up good.
She was like, is she have affinity to magic? Do you know?
Magic? No.
Just asking, since we'd like to be aware of potential dangers of anybody. Do you know anyone in your
outside
family?
of
I know it's forbidden here, and I understand that's a big ask. But are you aware of anybody who's a spellcaster? And I will promise you I will keep it between me and my group at this moment. No authority will find out.
I do not imagine my mother would ever have meddled with spells.
As
And my brother, I doubt, is, well, capable of it.
if not born with it, is extremely hard to learn. I understand, especially here.
I will let you
she's
know
like, he's fucking stupid.
in the politest
He's a
terms
moron.
possible.
He was scared of the of the panther.
Hell, I think
I
even
will
Horker
let you
can cast
know.
Spells, no?
What's that?
Even Horker can cast spells, no?
No.
With his
Oh, never mind.
negative to intelligence.
I can't cast a fishing line actually.
I will warn you of something else, something minor, but my brother is still very unhappy with all of you. In the days since you left, there was a guard watching his room, and he was considered a suspect by Master Rorik and Master Solar, but they could find no wrongdoing on his part, so he was allowed to leave his room and travel around the castle at will again.
He does understand that there was suspicion of doppelgangers, doppelganging as my partner, Astrakath, that he has doppelganger panther with them. So
Yes, but apparently, the clerics found no evidence of doppelgangers.
that's great. That means that this doppelganger has left.
Do you think so?
I don't know if I had a chance to relay to you, but I saw him enter a portal. This person disguised as our partner and had left through a portal with the panther. So fairly certain that it's gone.
I just gotta say,
Such bullshit.
I went back and I watched those episodes.
Unhinged.
Quite possibly the funniest fucking episodes we've put.
Yes.
Love those.
For sure.
It's hard not to. It's hard to even say this stuff with a straight face right now. I'm trying to recall the shit that happened.
Ash literally making himself explode was good stuff. That was good stuff. I will make it look like the doppelganger attacked me. Boom.
Still listening.
So
beautiful.
Ira, looking very sincerely at you, looks kind of in awe of what you're saying about these doppelgangers. That is very fascinating. And terrifying. But what of your venture in court? What did you find?
Well, we at the moment are trying to keep things.
Was it a doppelganger?
We're trying to keep things tight. What we discuss, which
I understand.
But
I
it's an open
understand.
investigation, and
Of course.
But I can tell you we were very successful.
Good.
We have
That is good.
removed potentially one of the threats, but we believe there's more than one.
More.
Let's just say that it has not solved the case here. And with that, actually, you open a door, another conversation I find important. And since we're being honest, does any of your family or anyone you know, or maybe it's a better question for the guards, but since you are in contact, does anyone sleepwalk here in the castle? This could be very important if this is what we think it might be.
Would you want me to inquire into it?
Why wouldn't want to put you in that position? I could ask the guards, I suppose, myself. I wouldn't want to put you in a position of vulnerability.
Of course.
But do you know of your family? Maybe Myra, your handmaiden, or her father, or, your brother, your husband-to-be?
She looks down when you say this. No, not that I'm aware of.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yes. Don't let me take up any more of your time.
It's totally fine. Any time. If you have any other information, please come to me or one of my colleagues and express anything freely.
Of course. And I do hope that your plan for the wedding recital goes according.
I wish on your end, I would love to have you keep an eye on things for that. Make sure you keep everyone accounted for. Your guards. It's important.
I'll look for anything unusual.
And avoid
Thank you.
the balconies. It's safer that way.
Yes. I have not stepped out onto one since.
She's gonna kind of do a little bow as she turns to kind of go back towards where Rourke is and the rest of the group. She kind of mad at herself for missing that opportunity of hearing. And for a moment, you just kind of see her, like she kind of looks at her hand, and I'm gonna have her kind of pull the glove off and look before I enter.
Oh, you're looking at your hand?
My hand. I want to see where it's at.
As you peel away the glove, the tips of your left ring and pinky finger are still a pale greenish color. There's no change.
She looks at it and her face drops, expressionless. And as she then just kind of glances over her shoulder, she casts Disguise Self on her hand and just kind of turns it slowly into Ira's hand for like a split second, and then releases that. Like she looks back, like thinking about it, turns and then sees if she can basically do it, and then puts the glove back on and is going to enter in with the group.
Interesting. All right, so you make your way
Thinking
back.
some stuff up in her mind.
You step out into the early evening. The sun has just set, and make your way over to the guards' barracks. As you step inside, at the front desk, the head guard, Kieran Valland, sees you and says, "Oh, I was wondering where you were, Miss Moon."
A little investigating. Mostly just checking out the stock of the library. Very impressive.
Well, welcome back to Castle Vadio. Your friends are talking in the barracks.
Actually, you're exactly the person I'll be looking for before I speak with them. Can I have you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can
Well,
you
I mean, what?
Inspect anyone within your group of guards and anyone within the castle walls who have been reported as sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
Or restless sleeping, maybe even up late at night. Or externally, any sleeping habit, whether they wake up late, like suspiciously late, or are up suspiciously early.
An interesting request. All right, I'll get to it.
I would appreciate it if you can please bring the results back as soon as possible. Be very helpful to our investigation, I believe, at least.
All right, well, I'll work on it.
Thank you. She's gonna go enter in where he pointed to the group.
So, as you step in, the group is gathered round. Rorik is sitting in the center of the room. Tiber is sitting directly in front of him. Oh, really? You don't say. An underground lair in the sewers. How charming. Yes, the fiend had been killing people in the town and keeping their bodies as trophies. That's an interesting habit that I haven't seen vampires do very often. Huh. This one was certainly an older vampire, powerful. I'm very proud that the group was able to defeat it as well as they did. Well, I'm glad everyone's in one piece. I wish Solar and I had had more success on our end. Oh, hello, Hazel.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was just scoping out the library with Solar. Very impressive.
Oh, that's good. Where is he?
I think he's still looking over some of the books. I spoke with Ira on my way out, and she seems to be, and she looks towards Ash now because he was also discussing with Ira the kind of worry that everyone had too, and now Chrysalis and Vale kind of looking and telling them.
It's actually Ira.
Ira.
Just so you know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
She was a little concerned about Myra. A little suspect of her. She had mentioned her being outside of her room one time late at night, and she was heading to her room. She thought maybe nothing of it, but mentioned it, which is concerning. And that she had mentioned that you believed that Boswell potentially would have been a suspect, but that was proven wrong, Rorik?
Well, it was upon all of your requests that we keep him confined to his room, if you remember correctly, and guarded.
You know, I'm pretty sure that was Chrysalis's request.
Oh, I meant in a general term, all of you.
Yeah, I guess you could say all of us.
He
Decided it.
is a very insolent young man, but we couldn't find any reason to keep him withheld after several days, so he was allowed to roam the castle free once more, cursing our names as he did so.
Huh, first time.
Honestly, I mean, well, that's good you didn't find anything of him. But I also spoke with Kieran Valland about looking over sleeping habits in the castle. I've never thought about it, but if there is some kind of vampire within the walls or anything that is odd, I think being up late hours or being in bed late could be a sign of either. Who's wandering the halls at night? That's what I want to know.
An interesting inquiry. Yes. Yes, I think that could be useful.
So,
But as for this evening, what do we wish to do? Should we get some rest, or is there something we would like to investigate?
Well, there's something I want to do. But
Yes, Ash?
I think I have to wait until tomorrow.
All right.
I need to talk to the king.
Interesting. So what about?
Well, when we leave again, it'd be really useful if we had one of those letter things, so that when we get split up, we have more evidence that we're with the king, instead of people stopping us for no reason.
Good point.
A valid
Like we did last
point.
time.
Yes. Just in case Vale gets arrested again.
the side
Hey,
glance.
hey.
I meant no offense, it just seemed a probability.
You know,
That
Well.
was just...
It's like a job.
it was not your fault, but people just think that of you for some reason.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to stay up. Because what time is it right now? Currently.
Right now, it's just about 6:30 at night.
I think I'm going to do a little bit of some night investigation. Maybe turn into a mouse, see what I hear.
I'm gonna pull an all-nighter with Chrissy, and I think we're gonna roam the town a little bit, see if we can't get some vampire action. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Chrysalis gets excited. Yeah, I'm down. Or
That
should I
sounds like
say, we'll be up. Wait.
that sounds like a perfectly terrible idea.
Yeah, what town are you going to?
Right here?
You mean within the castle walls?
Could be vampires.
There's a town outside the castle.
Not for several miles.
That's what it's called, Court Chrysalis. She shot an awful face your way. You can tell she's like angry. I think, if anything, you guys roaming the castle wall would scare off someone. Unless you're
Well,
sneaky about
technically,
it.
Solder and I were roaming the castle walls day and night for, well, the past several days.
We're gonna do the same.
And found nothing.
Did
Why
you
stop it now?
You didn't find anything, Adler.
We don't want anything bad to happen before the wedding, do we?
So, you can go, you go, that's great.
I didn't say it was just me, Ash. I just said that running around,
Well,
getting
then
into
what?
trouble.
What do you want me to do, Hazel?
I just said if you can do it quietly,
Oh,
but just roaming around wherever we
well,
see you sounds like a bad
we'll
idea.
be quiet.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stomp my feet through the walls.
It's not like you guys are gonna go
I'm-
drinking. It's like you were
He looks
insinuating.
extremely nervous towards Chrysalis.
Which is becoming a very bad habit.
Chrysalis also has a very nervous look on his face.
They're like sweating at this
I
point.
think Rourke and I and Chrysalis are a little catching up.
See, when you say something like that, Adler, that insinuates you're gonna do something stupid.
Rourke is smart. What do
Maybe-
you
Thank you.
Maybe
Anyway,
ask him what
Chrysalis,
he's doing
thank
too.
you.
What did that have to do with anything?
So, I need to look for some oil.
Right on.
Oil.
brother. Right on.
Why?
To make some bombs.
Okay. That's just okay. She just like looks at you.
No, I mean, really, it makes sense.
Hey, Vale. You want to help us look for vampires too?
Absolutely, I do.
Very good.
Fine, but please, all of you, just be careful. Err on the side of caution.
Caution's my middle name.
We'll be just fine.
At that moment,
That does not make me confident.
that is not
Just
confident.
fine. I feel like he snapped at his L a little bit. Like, well, he's just fine.
At that moment, the door opens and Solar steps into your room. Oh, Mistress Hazel, you're back.
Did you enjoy your reading? You hear anything interesting? That'll be helpful?
Not anything I didn't already know.
Well, is there anything I don't know?
Well, that could be a large and numerous question.
She like death stares you. Alright. That's fine, Tyler. Keep it to yourself. Great idea. Let's do that.
What did I say?
She's like super feisty right now. She just looks mad as fuck.
All right, gentlemen, if you want to go on some night patrol, let's do it.
Zelle's going to walk off. She's like, I can do my investigation alone. She just kind of starts walking off.
That sounds dangerous.
Think that's smart, especially if we're going after vampires again.
When you're a spider, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna
What, Brenda?
Kill spiders.
I'm gonna
is that-
follow her as long as I can.
Do you want to? You just want to follow her out, right? Or you want to go into stealth?
I'm gonna go on a stealth.
Roll stealth.
Do you want him to get past my passive perception, or you want me to roll against it? Well, actually, I wouldn't know. So,
Passive perception would be it.
because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to search.
Oof. That's a 10.
Yeah. My passive is 16. Sorry.
So, is Hazel heading out the door? Back
She's
to
just going to walk out.
the guard's office. As you're walking out, there's a shadow looming over you, a very large shadow.
I'm going to pretend I don't see him.
Oh.
Oh.
And let him think
Ash.
he's following me at this point.
Ash, you are confident that Hazel is not aware of you.
It's like a giant shadow, like creeping. Right. And I see Kieran Valen, like heading out, just back towards where like I was talking to Ira, and she's like, again, let me know if you find anything interesting.
Why do I see like a big giant lizard hiding under like a small bush?
Why do I feel like Ash? He's like Kieran Valen. He's like.
He
Shut the fuck up.
So Valen says, yes, get on it as soon as the morning arrives. I'm turning in for the night. Are you all staying up?
Some of us are going to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was still with me. My bad.
He disappeared. Oh yeah.
Adler just slid around the corner
He
and
just slid out. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's okay. That's
I
okay.
kind of love that actually.
Adler, Rorik, Vale, Chrysalis, you guys are all just like standing right nearby the Valen's desk. He literally jumps when he hears Adler's voice.
We're staying up all night.
Well, just be careful.
Of course, that's our middle name.
It's a terrible middle name. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Be safe. And she's just gonna keep moving out the door.
All right. Funny kitchen.
All right, a kitchen. What vampire would be in a kitchen?
We need to make remedies. We have to protect ourselves from the night.
He's gonna get.
Chrysalis
Why?
nods his head in
These two.
approval.
What? I have holy water right here. See, yeah, right here.
That's
We
good
need
for the
something a
external.
lot more holy.
Mm-hmm. We need the internal
We make
protection.
it a lot more holy.
more holy than holy water.
We need to get.
I don't think they.
Spirits, we gotta make sure that we have enough liquid courage to get us through this night.
I don't know. I don't know if they have ale on tap.
Well, we have access to the winery.
We're gonna find. Yes, we do. He literally lifts up to give you a high five.
Chrysalis.
Bye.
Oh my god.
As you two are awkwardly high-fiving, Rorik comes in and clumsily high-fives your two high-fives.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We are going to destroy this mission before it begins.
Are you in, Vale?
Vale, of course Vale's in. Vale's always in. Right, Vale, buddy?
Exactly. I'm always in.
Hope y'all prepared.
Yeah.
I
Always in.
Oh.
What do you mean by that, Vale?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Aren't I always in?
In what?
Where?
What?
Where are you right now?
I'm in this room currently, standing next to you.
This is Castle
And
So am
I'm
I.
also in this room right now. I am always in.
Yes. You know what? I think I'm going to start saying that. Chrysalis is always in.
He says it in third person too.
All right, guys.
All right.
Let's find this winery and get white witch wasted.
White witch wasted. Holy shit.
Okay, I love that on your t-shirt of that one.
God.
That was-
Okay.
That was glorious, Donny.
Donnie, give yourself inspiration.
Yeah, you deserve that one.
Boom, baby!
That was fucking awesome.
That was
So-
so good.
As the group, as the group of them head out the door to look for the winery, where is Hazel heading with Ash right behind her?
I'm going to go down a corridor, seeing the shadow behind me. I want to try and find so. Let's say the hallway leading towards the library.
Mhm.
Make it like I'm going to the library.
Mhm.
But I want to find a dark, maybe a place that's only lit by candles. Does that make sense? Like maybe a more windowless, only lit by candles kind of place.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
That's really good.
What is it?
20. It's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Say a dirty
So-
buddy.
Dirty
Yeah,
20.
that's what Brandon Mulligan calls it, and I love that. He calls it a dirty 20 when you get
Dirty 20.
20 the hard way.
The hard way. So, as the evening is settling in on the castle, and the interior is being lit by torches and candles, there's many dark corners. But walking along this hall back towards where the library is, you see near the ending of the hall, near a little stand with a flower pot sitting atop it, there's some very heavy shadows hanging beneath a window where you can see starlight outside.
She now is going to stop in the center of this corridor, and she's like, distrust me that much, Ash? You gotta follow me?
It's not that I distrust you, but, I do have a job, other than the job that we're doing.
You can take the night off. Do whatever you want to do.
Sorry, but you're not my boss.
I was afraid you'd say that. She looks, and I'm going to cast my druidcraft and snuff out every torch or candle in the room.
Oh.
And try and use him in darkness.
I'm going to turn on my torch.
Smart
So instantly, all the candles and torches in this hall snuff out, and all that's left to light the room is the dim starlight coming in from outside. But as soon as the lights go out, Ash, you ignite your spear, and now the hall is once again filled with light, where you can see clearly.
You know, Hazel, you seem to be in a really, really bad mood when I'm someone who just had to deal with someone that killed all of his family. So, I don't want to hear about gripes and doing wrongs and doing rights. I feel like I just did what was right.
And what's that, Ash? What's right? It's like lit by this now torchlight. I've had my fill
Getting
of
rid
evil.
of the Hellrider evil.
Ash, I do not understand you at all. You make no sense to me. And I just want to be alone, okay?
I'm gonna go get some oil.
He's gonna walk off.
Hazel is alone.
I'm gonna keep the candle snuffed. I'm assuming all the light kind of is drawn away, right?
This hallway is dark.
Okay. I'm going to wild shape into a spider. And I
Okay.
would like to make my way towards Ira and Myra's quarters.
Okay, so with your 8 legs, you can move along pretty quickly, but you're still a little ways off. It's going to take you a few minutes to get there. So while you're scurrying along the wall to get there, we're going to return to Rorik and Adler and the rest of the ale revelers.
Come on.
You
what
know-
else is this one?
You know, I knew there was always something more to life than just living. And I think I found it. He kind of
Oh, and
smiles.
what's that, my dear boy?
Beverages.
Yes, they are an enjoyable pastime. I have a little experience.
Well, with that experience, maybe you can help us. Lead me to the ale house. I mean, the winery.
Well, let's see. I mean, Saller and I scoured every inch of this castle. I don't know if I can find the winery right
In the
away.
basement. It's in the basement. I'm pretty sure. It's in the basement.
Well,
pretty sure.
it
I feel
may
like we
be.
should go in the basement.
I mean, it could be in the basement.
I'm pretty
left,
sure that guy
down the
told us
hall.
it was in the basement that one time.
Then you make a right, and there's a big double door. They've got these big, huge crates full of wine.
Right. Well,
I'm pretty sure I can find the way.
Usually in the cellar, and aren't cellars in the basement?
Huh? Well, that's very astute. To the basement.
Wait. How about we
yeah.
do 2 jobs instead of 1 here? While we're in the basement, should also put holy water in all the other barrels, and then just find a really big barrel and share that one.
Yep.
He burps.
You said it, Dale.
It's already begun.
He's got a
Well,
point.
That's fair, actually.
See, we're being productive and rewarding
Despite your-
ourselves.
Well, I figured
Despite-
that we should do something like that, just in case Hazel gets mad at us for some reason.
Why would Hazel get mad? I've never even seen her get mad. But
Just trust me.
regardless of your indigestion, I agree. That sounds sound to me. So, yeah, I think the basement's this way, if I remember correctly. So, as Rorik begins to lead you guys down towards the wine cellar. What's Ash doing?
He's gonna find the nearest person. Gonna walk up to them.
Mm-hmm. So as you're walking along the halls, a guard is patrolling. He is walking in your direction.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm one of the investigators with the king, and I'm just wondering if you guys were to have any oil, where would it be?
Oil? Why do you
Yes.
need oil?
Just leave that to me, all right?
Is it part of the investigation? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oil. Well, you mean like for lanterns?
Yeah.
Lantern. Okay. Well, there's a storage area where we keep the lantern oil. I could take you there, I guess.
Yes, please.
What's your name?
Ash Raketh.
Ash Raketh. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I saw you marching around with the rest of them. You kind of are hard to miss. Yeah, follow me. And he starts leading you down the hall. So while all this is going on, Hazel has made her way up the stairwell up to the western corridor and up to the hallway where the Xeraths and the Quilmets are, where their rooms reside.
Just so you know, I will not have to make. They said that they can spiders can climb difficult surfaces, including along ceilings, without needing to make any ability checks. Just a heads up for you, as a DM. And so she's just trying to like attempt to go. I think I'm gonna try and go under Myra's door first.
Okay. As you're scurrying along the ceiling, a door in the hall creaks open. And from his room, Boswell Xerath peeks his head out and is looking
Fucking hate Boswell.
up the hall, down the hall. He seems to be anxious, and quietly he steps out. He is now walking down the hallway, walking past his sister's room and past Myra's room, past his mother's room, and is turning the corner. What's Hazel gonna do?
I'm gonna follow him. Curious where he's going.
Scurrying along the wall, you quickly catch up with him, and you see him standing.
Can I tell if he's asleep? Like, does he seem like his eyes are closed or is his eyes open?
Roll insight.
Okay. 19 plus 1, so 20. 20. Or sorry, 21 actually, yeah. Insight's 2.
He's standing very still, very quietly, in the center of this hallway. To his left behind him is Myra's father, Aquarian Quilmeth, his room.
He's going, like, staying near there?
He's standing nearby it, but he's just standing. He seems very fixated on the wall in front of him. There is a window, and he's kind of staring out this window. He's kind of inspecting the window and the walls very carefully. He's kind of transfixed, and Hazel just watches as several minutes pass by of him just standing here. He puts a finger up to his chin, and he seems to be contemplating something. Then he walks, and he peers back around the corner, back down towards the hall, trying to see if anyone's there. And quietly, he tiptoes back down the hall. And is Hazel following him still?
I'm gonna kind of like, I imagine I'm like on the wall, like kind of crawling across. I'm gonna turn and just kind of see if he's taking back to his room.
You watch as he turns and quietly turns the handle to the door of his room and steps back inside.
I am, while being now close to the wall, going to investigate the wall. I want to see if there's any like, oh, it's just a window there. Maybe there's some kind of illusion here.
Roll perception.
7. So 9.
You look at the wall closely with the numerous eyes that you now have as a spider, and glancing at it, it's just a simple wall. 2 torches align it. There's a stand at the very end of the hall that has some candles and decorative furniture on it. There's several paintings, and just that one window that just kind of looks out onto the night sky. There's nothing here that you can perceive as being particularly of interest to Boswell Zereth.
Can I peer out the window and see if there's anything out there that was drawing his attention?
Yes. I'll allow you to crawl over to it, and then it's dark, so do a perception check.
I have 30 feet of dark vision as a spider, just so you know.
Okay.
And that is good. 15, so 21.
You
I'm sorry,
stare
sorry, my
out.
bad. Perception, right, you said?
Yes.
That is 21, sorry.
21. Okay. You stare out of the window. It looks out at the back of the castle. In the distance, you see hills and forests beneath the night sky. But under the twinkling starlight, you see something else. There appears to be some kind of almost like a small chapel out behind the castle, and to its left you see various odd structures looming on the ground, low to the ground, kind of small square buildings with steeples and towers, and then below them smaller rectangular objects. And you realize that you are looking at some kind of very old graveyard with standing mausoleums.
I knew there was something wrong with Boswell.
And you realize this is a part of the castle's grounds that you and the rest of the group have not explored.
She kind of notices and sees this, and kind of thinking this, trying to figure out why he'd be staring at that, has piqued her curiosity, and she has kind of noted that in her mind, and she is going to head towards it, but not before she goes to Myra's room.
Okay.
But she has kind of set in her mind at this point, I'm going to look at that alone or not.
Okay. As you make your way back to over to Myra's room, we return to our revelers who have made it down to the doorway to the wine cellar. I didn't think I'd be able to find it this easily, honestly.
You know
Here we
what,
are.
buddy? I pat Rourke on the back. I had a feeling you would.
Thanks, buddy. Turns
Poor Rourke.
the handle, the big double doors to the wine cellar. And below, you see wide descending stairs that lead further down. Well, may as well do this. And Rorik casts light. And a small orb of light appears in his hand and lights the dark stairwell down. Don't want to stumble on the way down.
More worried about the way up. Let's go, guys.
Wait,
Rourke-
wait. Do we have holy
Yes.
water? Can't you just
Yes.
Can't you just pray over the wine and then make it holy wine?
Holy wine.
Does it have to be holy water, or like, would that work?
That's just crazy enough it might work.
I mean,
Lovely wine.
These are all theories we can test downstairs.
it might not work because it's called holy water, and this is wine. Unless there's water in the wine.
Yes. Ominator moves in mysterious ways. And it's worth a try. Well, we can do both. And see what happens. So, as Rorik starts descending down the stairs, he trips on the first step. Oh. All right, let's go. And he keeps descending further down. Does the rest of the group follow him?
Absolutely.
As you guys make your way down to the wine cellar, Ash has just been escorted into a storage room where, in the center, there is a very large container, huge, really, filled with it's open faced, and where you could dip things into it, and it appears to be filled with a thick, viscous fluid.
Yum.
Here's the oil. What are we investigating?
Oh no, I need some for the investigation.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you need lanterns, we can give them to you.
No, we have lanterns, we just need oil.
Okay. Well, have at it.
He's gonna start. How much would it be if I looked at it,
Like,
putting it in
the
the
ent-
glass?
so, like, how much is in the actual container here, or how much you would need
Yeah.
for a flask? Oh, so the this is basically like a well. So you could fill up numerous flasks, many flasks
Damn.
before this basin would need to be refilled.
Okay, I'm gonna fill up
That's
5.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
The guard watches you suspiciously as you begin to fill 5 flasks of oil. That's a lot of oil.
No, it's not. For the amount
Oh.
you have, it's not. And for the amount that we will be using for this investigation while we are here, we expect to be here for the next 2 weeks at least. So,
Okay. That's it's your investigation. Is that all you need?
yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Now, which way to the barracks again?
If you want me to walk you back,
No, just point me in the direction. I get lost easy.
head down there, take a right, make a left, and then you should be back in the main hall. From there, it's just a straight shot through the doors to the left, and you're back at the barracks. That all compute?
Yep.
All right, well, enjoy your oil. He steps out of the room. So, is Ash going to start making his way back to the barracks?
What else is in this room exactly?
Okay, roll investigation.
Come on, Ash.
Oh, that's an out.
Oh.
Because there's so much oil in this room, there's very little lit torches. So the confines of this room are dark. So besides this well, you can't really make anything out.
I'm gonna step back about 10, 15.
Oh,
Okay,
Ash.
sure.
What
Okay,
are you doing?
go for it.
You scared me.
Hold on.
Match in the gas can. Boom, boom.
Boom.
Azalea has an explosion on her way out.
Oh, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna.
The intrusive thoughts almost won. He's like,
So as Ash contemplates suspiciously, and then are you gonna head out the door, or are you sticking around in the room?
No, I'm gonna go back to the bear.
After sinisterly rubbing his hands together, he decides to leave the room instead. And as he makes his way down the hall, we return to Hazel. So, do you want to scurry under the door?
is there any other way in? Is it seemingly?
You could attempt to go up through the top, but it's a tighter squeeze.
I'll just go under and go up. Because, like, I play with Boswells and stuff.
So you crawl under, and as you're crawling up the other side of the door to make your way up to a better position on the ceiling, you hear a faint sound. At first, you can't quite discern what it is, but then quickly you ascertain that it is sobbing.
What?
And as you make your way up to the top and rest upon the ceiling, you stare down at Myra Quilmeth, who is in night clothes and sitting at the edge of her bed, quietly sobbing into a handkerchief.
That's weird. I'm gonna watch
Bite
it for
her.
minutes. It's better because of her bites. Can I ascertain, like, it seems like a sad crying? Like, I mean, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's not like she's not like in pain. Not crying, she's like in pain, or is it crying because
Roll
she's
insight.
sad? Oh, please. That's good. 17.
Her sobs, you can tell, are coming from a place of sadness and pain, and maybe frustration. But she is also, you can tell, trying very hard to make her crying as quiet as possible.
You don't like that.
I am going to do something that I've never done yet.
oh no.
I'm gonna get under the door, kind of stay near under the door.
Okay?
I'm gonna use my natural trait, my species trait. I'm gonna mimic cry. I'm gonna copy the sound of Ira's voice and say,
Oh.
"Why are you crying?" Exactly as if I'm hoping it'll come off like Ira's listening behind the door, which is creepy.
That's so creepy.
That's a species trait.
You make a perfect mimicry of the Baroness's voice. And as this soft voice comes from somewhere behind the door, Myra glances up and almost suddenly stops sobbing. She just stops.
I'm like watching her face.
And there's
I want
a
to see. I want to like watch that reaction.
Tears still rolling down her face. Her eyes widen. She's scanning the door. Mistress?
And I'm gonna answer and say, I heard you crying. In her voice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pricked my finger on a needle sewing. I'm sorry if I woke you.
It's okay. Speaking in that. But why? And just says that again.
I hurt myself.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes. Nothing more.
And the voice stops.
Myra continues. Are you still watching her?
Still watching her.
Myra continues to stare at the door. Her dark complexion becomes rather pallid. And you can see beads of sweat beginning to appear on her forehead. She now turns and starts rubbing her hands together nervously on the edge of the bed, deep in thought.
I'm going to say... Do I want to say that? I'm going to say... As Ira... Is it your father? And see that reaction.
With a start, Myra glances up again. No.
Did he do something? In Ira's voice again.
Nothing important. Nothing that would intrude.
Intrude what?
At this moment, Hazel hears a door open from the hall outside.
I'm gonna kind of crawl up and like just look.
As you begin to crawl, Myra sits up from her bed and starts walking towards the door. Where are you heading? You're heading back outside the door? You're staying on the door.
On the
Outside the door.
Like
As you-
bottom left of the hinge.
As you crawl out and creep over towards the hinge, you see down the hall to your right, Ira peer her head out the
Shouldn't
door.
do that.
Suddenly, you are in a rush being moved through the air as the door swings open and Myra steps out of her room and into the hall. You are literally staring at her ankle as she peers out into the hall. Ira and Myra's eyes meet. Mistress? Ira says, did you hear something?
That's spooky.
Ugh.
I heard you were talking to me. No, I wasn't.
Gosh darn doppelgangers.
They're back! Bill's gonna be like, go now, they're back!
A panther runs by.
What? Well, what does that? Shh. Ira goes. I don't think we're. She starts glancing up and down the hall. Roll stealth.
Oh my god!
Better be stealthy. He's a fucking spider.
Stomped on,
Spiders
turns into a
gain
full
a
human.
4+ in stealth. 19 plus 4,
fuck
23.
Can you imagine you stomp on the spider and Hazel's head slowly starts to grow under your foot?
I do have to ask you, Robert, because I know this is kind of DM's discretion. I assume when I transform, I still have my things, but would you consider my magic items still active while I'm in this state? Because I'd get advantage if my cloak of elven kind
Yeah,
worked.
your spell items would be, of course, no weaponry would be. I allow spellcraft to be.
Okay, so the first one was better, so I'll keep that. 23.
Wow. Okay. You scurry up the door and to a dark corner on the ceiling above.
The 8 eyes blink. Blink, blink.
You are concealed in shadows on the ceiling as you watch the two women step up and down the hallway. Nothing. Myra, be careful who answers your door. Yes, I will in the future. Good. Good night. Ira returns to her room. Myra is standing in the hall still, looking around, very perturbed. She shrugs her shoulders and steps back into her room. And as Hazel sighs a spidery sigh of relief,
And may I add to that just so it's a kind of internal, there is a great glee inside of Hazel with that. There's a great feeling when she's able to successfully deceive them. Like that spider's nearly laughing at this point. He's very happy. Enjoy it a little too much.
insert creepy spider laugh. If
Why do I imagine like the Yzma laugh from the
I'm
Emperor's New
sorry,
Groove?
Jake. I decided to be a spider.
Yes.
Yeah, Jake having a spider laughing on his wall, I'm sure would be terrible.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Honestly,
So-
Spider Zell does not sound scary. Imagine like those little,
Dun, dun, dun.
you know those little hopping spiders, the fuzzy ones?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
that actually
That's
exactly what I
so good.
imagined. It's
It's got
adorable.
Hazel's fro on the
Yeah.
top.
So as Spizel giggles as much as a spider can, we return to the group in the wine cellar. As you guys step down into into the cellar's floor, you see huge tankards full of wine. There's also walls lined with bottles. There's a thick, heavy, musty scent in here, and you can, as you step, dust kicks up from under your feet. It is poorly lit in here as well. Only a few candelabras are joined to the walls that light the general area up just enough for the outlines of these large tankards to be perceived. Well, here we are.
Others still has his dark vision.
I do too. No, Robert.
There he goes.
Yeah, it's for sure Discord. Just having errors.
It is Discord, but at least it's not happening.
Yeah, that actually lasted a long time, so that's good.
Stuff. Seriously. Stop.
You're very mischievous at you.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stop. You're so cute that you can't be evil to the other guy.
I almost had baby like walk right on my dice cam. He almost went like right across it.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know why
Ready?
I've never thought it was mimicry. I don't know why I've never. I've always called it mimicry, and I was like, actually, when you said it, I was like,
mimicry.
I was like, God damn, that actually is how you say it.
Yeah, mimicry. Okay.
But hey, I didn't stop.
Okay. Cool. So as you guys are glancing around this room, Rorik coughs. Dusty. So there's a lot of wine in here, but I'm pretty sure they've got the ones that are being used for the wedding rehearsal somewhere a little over to the right of, I think.
Well, let's bless him quickly and then get to work.
Oh, sure.
Hey,
So
Uncle Rorik. I have a question.
Now he's Uncle
Yes.
Rorik. That's where what do you want?
even in the darkness of this cellar, you can see a twinkle in Rorik's eye. Yes, my boy.
How can you tell which ones are better to drink?
Oh, my dear boy. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You gotta pour it in a tankard, sift it around a little bit, sniff it, see what the aromas are. Give it a little sip. Check out the acidity. Then you chug it down. And you do so with every batch in that exact order and sample by tasting.
You see a little twinkle in Chrysalis's eye, and he's like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yes.
You gotta make my brother into an alcoholic, just like you.
But if we have a little fun tonight, just be careful how far we go, because, quite frankly, I'm concerned that Vale might be a problem drinker.
He called you out.
Just don't mention anything. We'll just keep an eye on.
There was.
Notice
just
I'm
saw-
the one that drinks the least amount in this group. Literally.
It's true, but when you do drink, the hotel gets destroyed.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
and the loot goblins come
Yeah.
out.
I
So
see a problem. I see. There's a clever twist here.
I don't see a problem for Vale. I see a problem for everybody, else.
yeah, yeah. That's a great
Can
way
I
to
have
put it.
Adler have already poured himself a tankard?
Oh yeah, go for it.
He raises the glass, the tankard to you, and says, "A toast to thirst that never ends, to liches, fiends, and undead friends." And you just see him pound this freaking tankard.
Ah,
Oh god.
Chrysalis
you started.
looks very worried. Like he wants to get the wine blessed before he starts drinking.
Rorik takes his hand off your shoulder and goes, "Oh no, fiddlesticks! You started without me. Come, Chrysalis, let's bless this wine." He walks over to the right corner of the room, and there are several large casks of wine in kind of white barrels. Yeah, I think this is it. Should I try the blessing, or should we just go to the holy water?
Maybe we
I think
should.
just go straight to the holy water.
Well, Vale would know.
What do you?
Oh my.
Poor Vale.
My
Oh, I didn't realize that I said that loudly. Oh. It. Well, all right then. I've got several flasks. Let's pop the corks on these containers, and we'll pour a healthy amount into each of them.
I'm going to try to pop the corks off.
lucky that.
So, with some difficulty, these thick barrels with these very large corks, with some difficulty, you manage to pop them off.
Thank you.
And thank you. You watch as Rorik carefully pours generous quantities from his many flasks of holy water into these barrels. After about 15 minutes of watching him carefully portion this holy water out, all the barrels, the 6 or so barrels that are there, are now all tainted with holy water. All right, let's pop the corks back on. And any vampire that drinks that is going to be having a bad day.
He kind of smiles and nods.
Well done. You pop corks off like you've done it before.
Actually, it was my first time.
Oh, very good, very good. I think that deserves a celebratory toast. Adler, pass a tankard.
He literally has a tankard full and hands it to you.
Thank you. 2 doppelgangers that can't be found.
2
For some
doppelgangers.
Huzzah!
Don't talk about them like that. They're gonna come out of the fucking walls.
I think we're alone down here. I think.
Yeah, you think that?
Chrysalis is furnishing everybody's tankards with ice cubes. You just see like a little ice dispenser. You just see like little cubes
Look at ice.
shooting out of his hands.
Ooh, now wow, that's a clever trick. Yeah, very good, very good. Well, everyone, there's more work tomorrow, so let us enjoy this evening. And Rorik
Is anyone
pounds
suspicious
this wine down.
about how easily we were able to do this?
It's because we're just really good investigators, Vale.
Well, no. I mean, think about it. We're about to go to a royal wedding, right? I know they gave us permission to fuck with the food and the wine and shit like that. But don't royal people have, like, poison testers?
Rorik literally has his tankard halfway up to his face as he pauses and listens to you say this. Well, yes, that's true.
Well, like, even before these, rich assholes eat their meals, they're gonna have someone else try it first.
I don't think they're gonna.
Does the holy water taste like anything?
Wine's like 80%.
Well, no, but I'm just
water.
saying, like,
Maybe we should drink some of the banquet
like
wine,
if
too.
I were vampire royalty, I would have a vampire servant, right? And I would have them eat my food and drink my wine, just to make sure, hey, there might be
But
something
do
in there.
vampires have vampire servants? Or
Well,
do
if they're
they
rich
have-
assholes, then yeah.
Most of them are rich assholes.
I still want to see the
Right,
plot.
and then they would have, like, what are they called?
Food tasters.
No.
I'm just
Fangs.
imagining
Insubordinate,
them drinking.
right?
Oh,
Is that
like
what it is?
4 or 5
Like
cups.
someone they
Yes.
have underneath,
Pounding him down.
akin to a slave person.
Thralls, to be specific. Yes.
Yes.
Thralls.
Thralls.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Right.
then.
Bale's cooking.
get
That
this.
would be fucked up by
Thrall
My
drinks
whole
Well.
it.
right?
In that case, we need to find out who will be tasting the food
Exactly.
for the guests.
If Thrally drinks it and burns.
There we go. I feel
They're
like we've
all
been.
vampires.
I feel like this has just been a little too easy.
Maybe one of
Hmm.
us.
You know,
Hear
we
me
keep
out.
getting sucked up by things that we don't think about. So I feel like we need to be thinking about weird shit like this.
Or Vale.
And then
Exactly.
he's gonna take a tankard of ale and he's gonna down it.
Vale, hear me out, Vale.
Mhm.
Because I think you're onto something. What if one of us volunteers as a taster? That way we can have more drinks and we won't burn because we're not vampires.
I like
You
where your
know.
head's at.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at. But won't the vampires know that we're not also thralls?
Well, yeah.
But,
the head done.
but this is still good because if the Thrall burns, they're all vampires.
How many drinks do you think it takes for a vampire to get burnt?
A full vampire, merely a sip of it would cause their throat to burn. But a thrall is only half a vampire, a dampier.
No.
So it may require them to take several drinks before they are harmed. If there is a thrall amongst them.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it, buddy. You're cooking.
Yes.
Fancy rich fucks always have those weird bowls of water that they dip their hands in to wash their hands before they eat, right?
Yes. Yes, they do, for some
You
reason.
gotta put holy water in their fancy fuck bowls.
All right. Yes. Yes.
It's
So
not
when-
enough to put it in the wine.
Yes.
We've got to holy water everything that we can.
Their fancy bowls.
I'm still wondering what makes the water holy. Like, can't you just pray
I
over it
think
and
Rourke
then
puts in it.
it's holy?
Yeah,
Well, yes,
I think you like it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, these little hand washing basins, whichever ones they set up at the actual wedding ceremony, I'll just say a little prayer to Arminator over them, and
Right.
boom,
Fit.
washing your hands in the holy.
Good job,
Anything
Vale.
else? Is there anything else that we can? Yes. Is there anything else we can put holy water into?
Bases.
Oh, yes. Instead of throwing rice or flowers, we could throw holy water. Well, just
Well,
you're
How
blessed,
many-
and you're
how many
blessed, and you're
takers?
blessed.
Do you think we have drank at this point while we're talking about this?
As we're about
Christmas
8
says-
rounds in.
Chrysalis says this out loud.
Rourke says, "I'm on to my 8th."
Lost
I'm
count,
just
guys.
now starting tankard number 2.
That's for the best, Vale.
I never
So,
counted.
as Rourke goes over to fill a ninth tankard, he turns and he goes, "Yes, I think this would work. I think so. I don't think it's the wine talking. I'm pretty sure this would work. We should tell Tiber."
Wait. No.
Hold on. No, because he's gonna say we're doing too much.
Yep.
And as we've established, he's a shit leader.
Terrible leader.
What are you saying?
He would have said.
Tiber has
Let's
almost-
not tell Tiber.
he
Let's
almost-
Let's just do the plan how we discussed we're gonna do the plan. And then if it works, then we'll tell him.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it between us.
He almost stopped us from
Adler.
doing this tonight.
What? Oh, well.
Also, let's not tell Hazel either, because she's being fucking weird.
Did anybody else notice that Hazel seems like she's like, kind of like, not herself?
Yeah. Even I've noticed it's been a little bit.
I'm worried about her, and maybe I should watch her more.
I'm
Yeah.
also worried about her. We had a really nice conversation. And we didn't insult each other once.
Whoa.
Rorik takes another drink. Maybe we should keep an eye on her. And as Rorik says this... Oh, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
As Rorik says this, we return to Ash, who is trying to navigate his way back to the guard barracks. As you're making your way, trying to follow that guard's instructions as best as you can recall, you turn a corner and you see a figure walking down the hall towards you.
I identify who it is.
At first, the figure is concealed in shadows, but as it steps forward, you recognize it's the Prince, Arexis Vadiel.
Yep.
I'm gonna sneak.
Roll stealth.
He goes against the wall.
Oh, that's an 8.
An 8.
Yep.
As you tried to do back in court, you flatten yourself up against the wall, trying to become as one with the shadows as you can. As the Prince is striding down the hall, you see that he is wearing very elegant clothing. He's wearing this very fancy, decorated, light blue jerkin. And there's a large purple jewel at the top of the lapel. He's also wearing a long, dark navy blue cloak. And he looks very regal as he is stepping towards you and locks eyes with you as you're leaned up against the wall. What are you doing here?
Well, I don't know proper royal etiquette, so I'm just trying to stay out of your way, you know?
That's smooth, actually. That was good.
Most would bow.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You're one of the investigators, correct?
Yeah.
He looks around awkwardly. Well, what are you investigating tonight?
Well, tonight, I was going to, speak to your father, but I realized that it's too late. About getting another letter out in the city because some people don't believe that we're here investigating.
Fascinating. He starts to step away from you. Wait. He steps back. He stares hard into your eyes. He looks you up and down. You might not be the best judge. Oh well. How do I look?
You look like... Well, you look like one of the people in the paintings you see up in the castle.
Good. Yes, well, this is going to be my attire for my wedding. I think if I look like one of those portraits, even you, coming from the Miga statue that you come from, I'll take that as a compliment.
It's his wedding?
Yep. He and
Where the
Ira.
fuck have I been?
It's been a few months since we've gotten back to the castle. Honestly,
You haven't
he's
seen
marrying
Alexis in a while.
He's marrying Ira.
They're betrothed.
What?
Yeah.
Arranged marriage. The disgust. You were like, yep, that's how I felt too.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Well-
where the fuck have I been? Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from like the. Isn't
It's
she
the
from
wine.
the human colonies? Right? She's from the.
So
No, she's an
Ira
elf.
she's an elf. They're both elves, but she's from Kings Bay,
That's
which is where
right.
you guys, your boat landed. It's the like right corner of Gwyneth, and the Xeraths and the Vadiels are combining their powers together through this betrothal
That's right.
to unite these two parts of Gwyneth in greater power.
Right.
But it is an arranged marriage.
And hence, like, I think why she was when she looked down, as I was like, "And you're her future husband." She's like,
So he kind of does this motion where he kind of like brushes dust off his shoulder. He goes, "Well, enjoy your investigation." And he continues to walk down the hall. What does Ash do? Are you going to continue on your way?
Yep, I'm gonna keep going to the barracks.
You continue
That guy
making your way.
was boring.
But he dressed
Just
well.
walking his way through the castle.
Just marching on down. So as Ash continues... Huh?
He's singing his own theme song, just like against the wall, like.
So as Ash continues making his way back to the guards' barracks, what is Hazel doing?
So, after maniacally laughing as her spider self, a thought crossed her mind. She is fighting a thought in her mind for a few minutes, and when she kind of spider sighs, and I'm going to look for Ash.
Spider size.
Spider size.
Spider sighs.
So you begin skittering back down the stairwell of the western corridor. And as you make your way quickly down the steps, we return to the wine cellar.
And I says to the mayor, I says, "That's not your wife. That's a bulldog."
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, true story, really. Happens more times than you think. Woo.
My God.
It's almost as funny as Horker and his bunny wife. Bunny wife.
Oh, that was so sad. He sold his girlfriend. Oh,
He was
it's actually
so-
horrible, really.
It was so
Oh my-
touchy.
by
It
the
was
gods.
So touchy. You know, he
Summer
was like,
workers.
"Hey man, don't talk about my bunnies." That's what he told me, man.
Summer
you
workers,
remember-
like looking over his shoulder. He's
You
a
guys
chill.
remember when we were on
Porker
the
turned
Willow?
over in his sleep.
You guys
What,
remember-
Adler?
Do you remember when we were on the Willow, Gus?
No.
We talked to Everly.
Oh,
Martin.
yes! And then we traveled across the sea and ended up at Kings Bay. And then we traveled to Castle Vadiel, but not before we stopped off in Chrysalis. And, oh, that's just really what's happened over the past week.
You know what I want? I want to say something, guys. That I don't want to tell anybody else but you guys. I don't want to be here. I wish I never came to this place. I don't want to be back in Waterdeep, searching for Combe Cane. But instead, we're out here messing around with these little fang freaks. They're not even that hard to beat.
And it's all because Chrysalis is a wanted man.
Hey,
I was there too, buddy.
hey. Look. It's not my fault that everybody wants me. I guess I'm a wantable person. And if they want me and they can have me, I'm gonna have another drink.
Yep.
I think that it is the premature gray. It just draws them in.
Yeah, they named a city after this guy.
Whew. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Before I die,
time.
I'm gonna do something special. Real special with that city. Real special. I'm gonna do something so special with that city, man.
What are you gonna do, man?
Tears begin to well in Rorik's eyes. He grabs you by both shoulders. You are my boy. You are.
Chrysalis starts to cry. You know, Hazel just doesn't see my potential. She doesn't understand the genius of my thoughts. And I have some pretty genius thoughts.
Give us one. Give us one.
Well, oh, funny, I can't think of any. Vale can attest to it, because Vale also has genius thoughts. Isn't that right, Vale?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vale, give us a genius thought.
That was something, bro. What do you got?
You know, I've actually been thinking a lot over the last hour of us being down here.
Oh, yes.
And he's still holding his second mug. It's not even halfway drunk.
He's like the only one still sober at this point, man.
He's just been thinking in the corner. I don't think we should have let Hazel go by herself.
Should we go find her?
Good
we should
idea.
go find her.
We should go find her.
We should go find her.
By the gods, let's find that woman.
She can't be.
Oh no.
Wait. We have to be careful.
Whoa.
Hazel's not herself,
Mm.
and she's keeping secrets.
Mm-hmm. She didn't even want me to tell you guys about our ritual.
What ritual?
Ritual. No. No, Adler, don't
I
talk
got
about
a
that.
long story for another time. He's just staring down at his feet at this point, just laughing.
Well, what are we waiting
Why do you know
for?
about the ritual, Rorik?
That doesn't matter, Vale. What are we waiting for? Let's get out of here.
Let's go! out of here!
Rorik
And
starts
you see Adler
running.
What was that?
Adler and Rorik just ran for the door.
They both go charging towards up the stairs. They both charge up the stairs towards the door. Rorik nearly trips into Adler.
Oh, sorry there.
Can Adler like gently push Rorik back?
As they're running away, can Vale read their surface thoughts?
Oh God!
I'm not running, by the way. I am still talking to myself about my genius thoughts as I'm swigging my alcohol back and forth in my mug. I haven't even noticed that you guys have gone towards the stairs.
Okay, so yeah, and yes, you can read their surface thoughts. What's Adler's surface thought?
Adler's like, good God, that ritual was crazy. I hope I never have to take my clothes off again and get finger painted. As he's bouncing up the stairs.
And as you're reading Rorik's mind, you hear. As you're reading Rorik's mind, you hear.
I've got a lovely bunch of holy water. Diddly diddly. Here they are, all standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, ones as large as your head. Oh, how does the rest of that go? Oh, Hazel, yes.
The group below hear as the doors to the wine cellar break open loudly, and Adler and Rorik now stumble up back into the hall.
Oh my lord.
Vale's gonna grab Chrysalis, like, on the back of the shirt, like this. And he's just gonna be like, come on. And he's gonna drag him up the stairs. And then he's gonna whisper to Chrysalis, why would Hazel finger paint on Adler?
What? I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I feel like I need more details. Because, I mean, if he was naked and they were finger painted, something had to have happened. And that's the story I want to hear.
Wait, Bill, why do you care?
What?
Why do you care?
I don't care. Why would I care?
Oh,
No, I just think it would be a really interesting story.
that is so loud. I'd never do that again. That's too loud. No, we got a job to do. Those stairs are pretty steep now.
He's gonna look up at the stairs, and then he's gonna look at Chrysalis, and he's just gonna pick Chrysalis up, throw him over his shoulder, and then go.
I love the image of that.
As you firemen carry Chrysalis up the stairs, we return our attention to Ash, who has now made his way back into the main hall of Castle Vadiel. As he steps out, and now is standing right near where the throne room would be, the doors of the throne room, Hazel appears at the end of scurries out of the western corridor, and she can see Ash standing alone in front of the throne room.
She is going to drop down from the ceiling, and as she does so, return to her normal shape. And she's like, hey.
Oh, what the?
It's druid thing. She looks at you, she's like, I've been thinking a lot. I'm a kind of a thinker. And the thing is, I've done the math, done the numbers. I don't want your help. Thought it all the way through. But the last time I did something by myself, I almost died. So everyone else is drunk. I thought of asking everyone else except for you. But they're drunk and they're stupid.
How does she know we're drunk?
Because he went down to the cellar. Remember, she was like, I'm pretty sure Ad was insinuating they're gonna be drinking. She's
Yeah.
like,
It's the wine.
It's the wine kicking in. She's like, they're down there, probably partying. So, I need your help with something.
Okay.
I just want us to stay quiet and stealthy, but that Boswell kid, the strange one, that is the child of the Zereth family, he was staring at a window, being weird, looking into a graveyard that I've never seen across from the courtyard. It's not that far. I was hoping you'd come with me.
Alright, but you gotta do a favor for me in return.
Okay.
Tomorrow you gotta go with me to the king and help me get the stupid letter for another one.
Okay. Deal.
So I go, I'm probably gonna offend him and
Too easy. It's too easy.
then get murdered.
Okay. I'll get you the papers. I'll do my best to convince him to get more, which I don't think he'll be too against. But just please stay quiet. I want to just kind of like spy. I don't want to fight everything.
Okay.
Can we do that? She like looks at you. And if by some miracle they're not drunk, then then we can take them with us. But if they are drunk, can we just keep it between you and me? I don't want them to get hurt. They're dumb when they're drunk.
At that moment, Ash and Hazel hear a thunderous sound from a nearby hallway. And then there's the shattering of glass. You guys pursue. You guys pursue the sound.
I want to follow Ash's lead.
What does Ash want to do?
Look at you.
What?
Ash is gonna look at Hazel and say,
Definitely they're sitting this one out.
She's like, I'm glad I'm not the only one who assumed that's what Adler meant. I thought Rourke had a
So
thinking
where are you guys
problem.
gonna go?
I'm gonna take Ash towards where I believe the direction is to the chapel.
Okay. Roll investigation for me.
Okay. That is nice. That is a 14 plus 1, so 15.
So, just using logic, you assume that the way to get to this back area of the castle must be somewhere in the back of the castle. So, you work your way down a long corridor. It's a corridor that is nearby the area that had the armory where Ash stole the spear earlier. As you're making your way down this direction, you keep working your way further and further back until you come around a corner and you see two large entryway doors that are facing the back of the castle here.
Well, I'm assuming because it was towards the left of the castle. I'm assuming from where I was standing. I'm gonna check this left door and see if it's unlocked.
So you grab the handle of the left door and it creaks open. It's a heavy, large entry door. And the chill of the autumn night air rushes in through the opening of this door. And you see yourself staring out into the night. There is a cobblestone pathway outside of this entry door. And in the distance, you see the top of some kind of chapel, the outline of it in the moonlight.
And she points and she's like, there, that's it. That's the place. I'm assuming, I don't know what he was looking at or why. Maybe Boswell knows more than he's putting off. Or maybe he's been connected to one of these vampires. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything directly, but there could be vampires inside. And since I was charmed by one, I figured I would need your muscle. So yeah. Shall we?
I mean, I'm here to.
Sorry, what was that?
What was it, Brenda?
I'm a vampire.
Nope, still can't hear you.
I'm looking for a vampire, so that's what we're looking to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, like I said, I just want to kind of spy a bit. But if something happens and that's what is required, then yeah. Because obviously we're trying to kill them, but just trying to be smart. I spied on some people tonight in the form I just came out of. And I learned some good information just by watching. So just let me watch, and then when something goes to shit, you start hitting. Deal.
I guess I'm gonna go start doing jumping jacks in the cemetery.
She's like, please don't, because they might hear that. If there's someone there or something. But I just need your protection, I guess.
Roll a perception check for me,
Which one?
Hazel.
Okay. That's a 2. So that's an 8. 8 in perception.
Huh. Nothing. It was nothing.
I don't like
Don't
that.
like that.
She's. I'm going to cast Pass It Out of Trace. And I'm gonna let Ash have a 10 plus in stealth with me. And like, we'll just sneak our way up, see what we see. And you see her kind of click her fingers, and that little kind of aura surrounds, like a greenish gray aura of silence around them a little bit, muffling the steps.
As you guys step out into the shadows, concealed by this, you kind of become a shadow yourself as you walk out into the dark. There's torches lined along this cobblestone pathway at infrequent intervals. As you guys walk along it, the steeple of this chapel looms closer and closer in the distance. Within a matter of 10 minutes, you find yourself standing within 15 feet of this chapel. And Hazel, using her dark vision, can see that this chapel, this kind of semi-shrine, is a shrine to Chontow.
Oh.
And there's a statue of Chontow in its center. So you have the little steeple, and it's an open-faced little chapel. And there's stone pews lined up in front of this statue of Chontow. And there also appears to be flowers and blue and purple ribbons streaming in banners off of this chapel. Then you hear the screech of an owl to your left. And looking to the left, you see that cemetery with the tall standing mausoleums and the crumbling headstones. A gentle fog has creeped in
Oh no, we're in
over
deep
these
trouble.
tombstones.
We're in some deep shit right now.
So I want Ash to do a perception check.
Oh boy.
You got this, Ash. You got this.
14.
You still have your torch lit. Your spear.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, because we're in stealth.
Oh yeah.
We're sneaking.
So Ash glances up, and you see ahead of you and Hazel, there is a figure walking in the darkness down this pathway towards you.
So we're not alone.
What do you mean? She like whispers to you.
And he's also whispering.
I see something
Where?
over there.
Got it, points.
Can I see?
You with your dark vision, you see more clearly this figure. It appears to be someone in armor. They have a cloak over either of their shoulders as if to keep away the cold, and they are steadily, quietly marching towards the two of you.
Are we within like since we're
It's within 20 feet of you.
So are we like, where are we sitting at this point? I imagine we're crouched down, like.
You guys are still standing in the middle of this pathway.
Is there like a barricade, like towards this graveyard, like a wall? Maybe me and him could peek over or something.
There appears to be a low stone wall as a perimeter around the entirety of this graveyard.
She's gonna kind of beckon Ash to follow her against this wall and just kind of watch.
So both of you head over to the wall.
Yeah, we're trying to stay low.
So both of you creep over towards the wall. As you guys do, there's a decline where the graveyard is sitting lower than the chapel. You guys walk down a slight hill down towards the decline of a hill down towards this wall. As both of you huddle up against this wall, you're close enough that the mist from the graveyard is beginning to swirl around your ankles. And as you're crouched down on this wall, you see the figure now approaching the area where you were just standing on that road moments earlier. And the figure coughs, and you see them fiddling with something, and suddenly there's light as a torch is ignited, a small hand torch, and you see that it is one of the royal guards.
Interesting.
And after they've lit this torch, they continue walking down the pathway, back in the direction towards the entryway of the castle.
Does it appear like they're guarding it, or were they looking for something?
Roll insight.
Oh, beautiful. 21.
Hazel kind of kicks herself because she feels that she's gotten frightened over nothing. This is, to the best of her knowledge, a guard out on patrol, a night patrol of the castle.
Patrolling it. Interesting. And she relays that to Ash. He seems like he's patrolling the place, but it's a graveyard within the castle walls, right? Strange. Just kind of notes that. Should we take a look inside?
Yes.
Is there a back door into this chapel?
In the dark, from where you're standing here up against this wall, it's hard for you to discern a direct entryway into this cemetery, but the cemetery's wall is only about 6 feet high. So the wall is climbable if you wished to enter that way.
So is there no open gate, I'm assuming?
Not that you can see immediately. You can search for one.
I mean, the guard is away, so I could imagine Hazel climbing this.
Whatever you'd prefer.
I think she'll attempt to climb it.
Okay. Do an athletics roll.
16 flat.
With a hop, you are able to grab the top of this wall and lean your foot up against it. And you're in a position where you can push yourself up and over it. What is Ash doing?
He's gonna do the same.
Okay.
These two are like the odd couple working together. It's so fun.
Roll athletics.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 1, dude.
He breaks through the wall. He just walks through it. She's like gentle like a cat.
There's a giant ash figure broken through the stone.
Oh!
So watching Hazel easily scale this wall, Ash instinctively takes a move forward to climb the wall himself, and instead headbutts the stone wall.
Oh, Ash.
As little birdies fly around Ash's head, take 3 damage.
Oh, poor Ash. That sucks.
Hazel hears a thud as Ash headbutts the wall. She is now sitting atop the wall.
She looks down at you. She's like, "You good?"
I wasn't on purpose.
She's like, she now is sitting looking at you quite like, "Aw." Poor thing. And she's sitting on top of the wall and she's like, okay. And she starts to kind of climb down the other side and she's like, "Do you need help?"
No.
She puts her hand out as if she'd somehow be able to help, like, grab you up.
I'm gonna try and hop the wall again without her help.
She's being a
Roll
little
athletics.
sarcastic. What is that?
14.
Okay, that was a 1 from my angle.
Okay. Ash once again leaps up. And considering how tall Ash is, his head already clears this wall. As he leaps, he easily grabs onto the top of this wall and is able to vault over, and wonders why he was not able to successfully clear it before.
Leaping lizards, he did it.
Leaping lizards. Is Hazel also on the other side of the wall now?
Yeah, she's gonna go across the other side of the wall, and you hear a little slight, a little snicker from her as she comes down.
As the two of you are now standing on the other side of this wall, both of you make a perception check.
Who knew?
Oh, it's a nat 1 for me. Now it's my turn.
God damn.
It's my turn now. Haven't had one all night.
Perception check.
Perception.
Non-natural 20.
Nice. The
Wow.
exact opposite of each other's. A
So,
1 and a-
as
and a-
Hazel-
not a nat 20.
Stares across the rows of gravestones.
We lose.
No! Roman, right to this like last moment for him.
Oh my god.
The suspense is killing me.
It's like,
He looks so pushed.
it's like we conclude ourselves.
He's like yeah, about to finish, and he's like,
I'm trying to
God
edit
damn
this part,
it!
guys. I haven't cut the recording. I'll just try to edit this.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Robert.
The whole thing crashed? Are you serious? The whole computer reset.
Well,
Fuck me.
Oh my gosh.
And we conclude.
And we
we do it
conclude.
for Robert just vanishes at the end of this video.
it's just a
And
process.
we conclude our session. Join us next time.
Did it actually crash the whole thing? Damn.
Okay. Gonna get this back as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang in there, guys. So, how was the game last night?
It was fun. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were asking about my
No,
magic game.
actually, how was it? Did you enjoy?
Yeah, I did actually.
Heck yeah. Did you? I don't know how magic works. But did you like complete a whole game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Was it? And what is it like? What kind of game is it?
It's kind of hard to explain. So, my sister let me use her mermaid deck.
Oh. That's
Ian
cool.
used one of her Fallout decks,
Oh wow. So there's like different.
and then she used her Mothman deck,
Ha! Love it. That's sick.
and then Randy also used one of his Fallout decks.
Dang. Okay.
And you're basically building an army. with land and creatures,
Hmm.
and each of your cards does a certain thing. And the more lands you have, the more creatures you can activate,
Dang. Okay.
which is kind of what you want. Um, it was fun.
That sounds really fun.
And there's different like themed decks. Like she has an entire deck that's just rats.
Oh no, not the rat deck, dude.
Yeah, she has the rat deck.
Fallout as in actual Fallout, like.
Yeah, they have like collaborations. Like so Magic has collaboration. They have a Stranger Things collaboration.
Oh. That's
They have one
sick.
called Bloomsboro, which my sister wants to start playing Magic on Monday nights.
Oh, fun.
Because she comes over to the house on Monday nights for dinner.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
And so I'm going to get a Magic deck. And I'm looking at the Bloomsboro deck. There's a raccoon deck.
That's wicked.
So I want to get him.
I love this.
And yeah, Ian's getting his own deck. He's getting a dinosaur deck.
Okay, I love this. That's so cool to have all different themes.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's fucking expensive.
Ooh.
But
I'll definitely look into this.
yeah, no, it was cool as fuck. I had fun. It took us 2 hours to play a game.
Damn.
That's awesome.
And that's a short game.
Damn. I like that though. That sounds actually really, really fun.
Yeah, because Chloe said when she plays with like their friends that play Magic, like last week she went over to River and Salma's house and they were playing for like 5 hours.
Wow.
Oh.
I've always wanted to get into it, honestly.
It's fucking involved. It's super involved.
Easy to
And
pick up?
there's a lot of reading involved.
Mm.
Like you have to read what each card does because I wasn't paying attention. So I actually didn't boost up my commander for like 3 turns in a row.
I see. So you're really
And
paying
if I
attention.
had, I would have had a 15 instead of a 12.
I see.
I see.
So it's
But-
almost kind of like D&D in that way, where you have to be paying attention to what you
Rob,
get.
talking?
Very it's very you have what is it called? Strategic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you
playing
have
chess
to
out there.
have a
'Cause I
plan.
know you used to play
Hello?
Brendo,
Oh,
right?
there you go.
Too.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
saw that.
like
Yeah.
I was not prepared for like
'Cause Brendo
how
told me
much
a lot about it.
thinking was involved.
Damn.
That's what I've heard. It's like, yeah.
I was like,
pretty
oh,
intense.
I don't know.
Music's fine.
what-
You hear
Like-
the music?
There's
Okay.
instant spells, there's anti-instant spells,
Ooh,
there's items. It's crazy, dude.
that's awesome.
That is
Yeah, it's
cat
very-
Whoa.
on my green screen. That was terrible.
Cloudy. Okay.
The cat just
Ready, guys?
All right, let's do this.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
recording.
That was the
my
lamest
God.
thing ever.
I never stopped recording. So
Yay,
let's-
blooper reel.
Just hands up, and then I'll edit from there. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
down. Here we go.
So, as Hazel stares out across the rows of tombstones in the cemetery, the thickness of this fog seems to make all but the most distinct of outlines of these tombstones visible. Ash, however, is tall enough to kind of get a clearer view over this fog, and he sees something. There's an area low to the ground, about 30 feet from where he and Hazel are standing, where the fog is parting, moving, as if something is walking through it. But Ash does not see anyone standing there, and there's no figure standing in the fog. Instead, what he sees is something low and dark, a shadow creeping along the ground, slithering in between the gravestones, seeming to veer towards Ash and Hazel's direction.
Oh no.
As Ash takes in this strange and eerie sight, we conclude our session.
Damn.
Damn, it really was like the last 10 seconds.
It really
Yeah,
was.
literally it was.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Amazing.
I'm way too excited to find out what's gonna happen now.
That was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Ash Zell, this will be interesting.
Ash Zell?
I know.
See what's
I'm
what's gonna
excited to
happen.
see that.
The odd couple
Yeah.
on this one. I guess
Roaming
I hope
around
they
the
find
cemetery.
us.
Ash and Hazel amongst the tombstones.
This is bad, but also could be awesome. So we'll
Yeah.
see how this goes.
I'm interested to see the dynamic.
For real. Great
And
session.
we'll find out about that dynamic next week. Good night, everyone.